All right, we're rolling just whenever.
Just for the record, so I can have it on tape as well. Can you spell your name for me?
Sure. I am Colonel Don Schofield. My title is Commander and Conductor of the United States Air Force Band. First name D-O-N, last name S-C-H-O-F-I-E-L-D.
Now, before we get into the concert that's happening in Biloxi on March the 6th, you're an LSU guy. You have ties to the area.
Go Tigers, that's exactly right. Did my graduate work in Baton Rouge. An incredible 2 years. I'm so glad that I got to do that. As a Georgia boy coming over, I had really never experienced anything like that, and I left there with a great appreciation of that culture.
Now, you're a Georgia guy. You graduated from UGA, did your master's at LSU before going to Boston University. Going from Georgia to LSU, did you catch any flack from your family going from being a Bulldog to a Tiger?
I grew up in Atlanta, so being a Bulldog was something that I grew up with and kind of expected to do. But I tell you what, the family was really pleased at the end of the day because I kept it in the SEC family.
Absolutely, and now you're with the United States Air Force Band. You're responsible for all the activities of the 184-member squadron. What goes into putting on a concert like this?
So we do about 1,600 performances each year. 800 of those are at Arlington National Cemetery. And when we perform, we go out and our goal is to connect with these audiences, regardless of where we are, in the United States, overseas. So there's a lot of planning that goes into that. So for a concert like we're going to be in Biloxi, we've been in planning for over a year to be able to bring the Air Force to the people.
What kind of planning, or what kind of music rather, are you planning for this show? What can people expect when they go to the show?
So at the concert on the 6th in Biloxi, we're going to be performing at the American Bandmasters Association Conference. And it's a great conference that highlights wind band music in America. So not only are we going to be playing great music by the Air Force Band, but it's an opportunity for many different guest conductors to come in and conduct the Air Force Band. A lot of American music. We're also going to highlight some of the soloists that we have with the Air Force Band. In fact, 2 Kentucky natives we're going to feature on the solos in Biloxi.
Awesome. You mentioned different types of music and different types of wind instruments. I'd imagine this is going to go between, you'll get a taste of jazz, you'll get a taste of pop, you'll get a taste of everything in between.
Absolutely. We will be premiering a couple new pieces. We'll do some jazz. This year is the 25th anniversary of a famous piece of band music called Blue Shades, and it's very jazzy, and we're going to end the program with that. But it's a great and upbeat way to highlight jazz, again, the true American art form in music, as part of what we do in the United States Air Force.
We mentioned this is a huge band. You guys take a lot of time to coordinate, prepare. How many instruments, how many musicians are involved in the band? What kind of, I don't know if sound is the right word, but what kind of atmosphere can one expect when listening and sitting in on one of these performances?
So the United States Air Force Band itself is made up of 6 separate performing ensembles. In Biloxi, you will see one of those 6 ensembles. That is the concert band. That's about 55 players. We also have the ceremonial brass out at Arlington National Cemetery. We have the strolling strings. We have the singing sergeants. We have the Airmen of Note Jazz Band. And we also have a rock band called Max Impact. So the Air Force Band is a wide swath of American culture and music. In Biloxi, you're going to hear what we would think of basically as a military band. So everything from piccolos all the way down to tubas and percussion will be able to be there. Variety of different sounds, a lot of different styles, but overall great American music.
And this is part of a spring tour, a nationwide tour, starting in Biloxi to make your way up to Kentucky, then West Virginia. What other stops will you be making later on in the year? Will you be coming back towards the South at all?
So our job is to be able to cover as much of both the United States and the world as possible and bring the message of the Air Force to as many people. It's not as often as we get back there as we would like to, and I'll give you an example of our schedule. We had a 4th of July a couple of summers ago where we performed in Washington, D.C., in New York City, in Toronto, Canada, and also Costa Rica on the same day. So the schedule that we keep is quite aggressive as we try and get out as much as possible and to meet people across the world.
That's awesome. So where are some of the other international stops that you'll be making this year? You
So the Air Force Band has a wide reach, and most of them, honestly, I can't tell you where we're going to be yet for security reasons. But I can tell you that when we're out doing these things, these are very purposeful as we are forming relationships and partnerships with people across the world. I've had the great fortune of performing all over Europe and Africa, and not only have I been honored to represent the Air Force, but in many times we will be the only Americans that these people meet in their lives as we're out performing. So it's a mission that we really enjoy being a part of.
I have to ask, you said you played in Africa before.
Mm-hmm.
Please tell me that somewhere along the way y'all played Toto.
You know what? That's a good question. So when we're in Africa and when we're in Europe, one of the things that really draws the crowd to us is when we play their native music. So many times we will learn songs in their language and perform them, and that really forms a bond culturally and trust between these two cultures.
So it's not just bringing American music to those areas, you're actually learning and educating yourself on their style of music and performing it for them.
It is. It's a way to have that cultural respect as we learn more about their cultures. So when we go into those locations, we are learning just as much about those people and taking as much away as we go back to the United States. And again, it's a great way to meet and connect with people.
That's absolutely amazing. Now back to the concert that's happening in Biloxi over the Beau Rivage on March 6th. Tickets are on sale right now. How can people get those tickets?
Great. So they're not on sale. They are free. And that's one of the things that I'd like to stress. So to get those free tickets, I would go to usafband.mil and look for our national tours page, and you'll find out how to get the tickets, again, for free there. If it says sold out, I'm going to ask that people please come do that, and we'll open the doors a few minutes before the concert for the people that don't have the tickets. But we do want to, again, meet and perform for as many people in Biloxi as we can.
That is awesome. And I know there's some young people who will be watching us this morning, watching on Good Morning Acadiana, who might think the Air Force is something I want to do, and if they're musicians, playing in the Air Force Band is something they would like to do. For those who are interested, who are of age to be thinking about going into the military, either for educational purposes or as a career, how can they get in touch with you or the Air Force to apply to become part of the service, but also become part of the band?
So I love what I get to do. I get to serve my country through a passion that I have, and many of the other Air Force band members were drawn to what we do because of that. I think the first step would be talk to your local Air Force recruiter to find out what options are out there. I really love what I get to do, and part of the favorite part for me of concerts is actually before and after the concert, getting to shake hands with people. We did a concert here last night in Washington, D.C., and I got to meet somebody from Moscow, Russia. That was the first time that she had seen an Air Force band. I also met somebody last night from Kyrgyzstan. So again, it's being able to form those relationships and meet those people that I'm so grateful for this opportunity. No, great questions. Again, go Tigers. I'm really looking forward to being back into that part of the country. Maybe have some jambalaya. That's what one of the things that I'm looking forward to. I appreciate the time this morning, and I look forward to seeing people from Lafayette, maybe in Biloxi with us.
Absolutely. We hope to see you there, and if there's anything we can do for you in the meantime, you know how to contact us. Let us know. We'll be happy to help.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, Don. Have a great weekend.
All right, bye.